Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and from the outskirts of the quarry, I'd like to once again welcome you back for more Tunic. Last time on the game, we explored the hostilities of this depraved construction zone, but we managed to obtain a pretty snazzy looking mask that fits ever so comfortably over our amazing glasses. But arguably, more importantly, we discovered a very convenient elevator that can take us exactly where we need to be, anywhere but here. And you know, using the severed head of a massive fox statue as a counterweight is only the best of omens of things to come. Because of what we're about to undertake is among one of my least favorite areas in the game, even more so than the quarry. But luckily, I don't think there are too many items out here we necessarily need to worry about, so let's step inside this mystery structure. Bit of a change of pace in here, but we have one of my favorite sites, deceased scavengers, and oddly enough, we can also take off our mask here. It's not going to be helpful from here on out, and for the most part, if you step outside, that miasma will eat you alive. And that's not fun. But yeah, a very different change of atmosphere around here, and an elevator, another one. As we step on, we make our final descent. Oh boy, you know when the HUD disappears, shit is about to get real. Oh god. Well, as much as my dust particles want to escape this place, we are gonna be stuck down here probably for the entire video, which I'm hoping not, but welcome ladies and gentlemen to the inside of the ziggurat. This area is pretty straightforward, admittedly, but I'm sure there's probably some secrets and treasures that I have yet to discover, but I'm gonna try to get out of here as quickly as possible because this area is just frustrating and difficult. The spike in difficulty in this is obscene, especially when you consider what our fox statues have become. Yeah. Well, luckily they at least still act as checkpoints, and they give us quite a few of them. So that is our one saving grace, but every so often we'll find ourselves accosted by fairies. Who said you could come over here and harass me, fellows? That's okay. The music in this place is pretty cool, but that's about the only thing I'll give it. Do we have more right here? I think we might. Yeah, so just because I've had so much trouble with this area in the past, I'm gonna try and do things a little differently than I normally would. Starting with this guy. Actually, did no one spawn? That's okay. Well, the last time I went through this, all of these auto bolts came up at the same exact time and started shooting me with reckless abandon. And now they're just doing it one at a time, which I'm not going to complain too much about, because I don't think we necessarily need to take them out. We can just run past if we need to. But I don't know. I'm not gonna, count my chickens or anything, but yeah, these auto bolts, I have no idea what's coming. Okay, a lot more manageable now. There's also this isolated one, which I don't really think we need to go over to, so I will just let it lie there as a reminder of what might happen to it if it decides not to be a terrible decision-making machine. But we'll head over here, and we can go and activate this lovely little shortcut while getting caught on the top step here. Back to this little area here, which should take us back to the fox statue, but first things first, we have some treasure here, thank you. And I guess if we really did need to go back, this would be convenient. I just don't really know why. Yeah, you can see those dead fairies. Oh man. Yeah, I really wanted to like this place, but I don't know. I just got so frustrated trying to kill everyone that I just ended up running past, and probably to my detriment, because now, fucking hell, we have this thing. So what might seem like an unsuspecting ass monolith is actually a behemoth of a creature that wants to murder us. And it has a lot of special moves, and some that I don't like it using on me. Once we do that, it opens up to an even more deadly form. Hello there. It's good to see you. Yeah, its moves are actually not that bad to read, but it's a little frustrating a bit later. Ooh, that's a big boy move. I can also shoot it from afar, I think. I feel like I've tried every strategy in the book on this thing, but getting in there and just attacking is probably just my go-to, but I can just... Thank you. And we finally get gems. Perfect. Oh, and that's it. It doesn't even do a big old explosion like I thought it would. Yeah, kind of scary, a little annoying, but overall, something I would like to avoid in the future, if possible. Also, the return of dynamic camera angles, the game, which is perfect. See, I can't help but feel that there's probably something here that I should be looking at, because you can see other parts of the stage here that you normally wouldn't be able to, but I feel like it's a very concentrated effort to show the player, like, hey, there are some things around here that you might want to take a look at. So if this is the source of a specific puzzle, I would not be surprised in the slightest. But we'll come back to that when the time comes, and we'll go this way. Yeah, because we have these ladders we have to get to now, and this should hopefully take us there. Hopefully you guys do not get dizzy, because I already feel myself getting a little wobbly. Me and my wizened age of 32 getting dizzy in sections like this. It's like, oof. Oh, but wait, can I go down here? I do feel like there's probably not too many chests or anything, but I also can't help but feel that you can keep going down. Huh. Alright, well, let's step on in through here. Oh, okay. Grab ourselves an item. Another decoy. This is fantastic. I could probably put that to pretty good use, I'd think. But as we head down, this is kind of dark. I don't remember exactly what happens down here. Oh my god. I don't recall this at... Oh, that is really disturbing. I am so sorry. Oh no. More elevators. Oh, this is bad. This is not my definition of a good time, I'm afraid. Holy shit. How in the name of God did I forget about this? Okay. That's a little distressing. What the fuck is going on around here? I am so curious. How does this like relay into the rest of the game? So they were incarcerated fox spirits the entire time. What the shit? Oh, damn it. Well, unfortunately, my friends, it appears as though we've reached the end of the line. We've overcome so many trials and tribulations, and we've literally crossed rivers of miasma only to meet with the terrible fate shared by these damn scavengers who couldn't even revel in the treasure they found. Well, it's good news for us because now we have 5 extra bombs. I think they're trying to tell us something here. But it's also because we're about to meet a new type of enemy, and they like to cordially refer to themselves as miasma spiders. These guys are particularly annoying because if they get a hit off on you, they will still reduce your health as if you were standing in a pool of miasma, even if you have the shields on, or the mask rather. So I would also rather not have that happen. But yeah, even better is them just multiplying like crazy if you're not too careful. So you know what, actually, I think this might be as good a time as any to try out our new shotgun rain and see if that does anything for us, you know? We'll go and pick this up, and it's a trap, you doggone assholes. Well, let's aim a little better this time. There we go. So overall, not really bad when you're doing some crowd control here, but it is a magic guzzler. Sweet Jesus. There's also a ton of auto bolts here, which worries me. If I just run past, you can just survive for 5 seconds. Thank you. Oh my God, and there's 2 of you. Why? Oh, why? Okay, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna lure him down here, and there we go. I'm done with you. Go away. I'll just wait here. You guys can't hurt me. Ugh. Oh shit. I want this stuff though. Yeah. This actually works out nicely enough. Jesus. And then we've got, oh, this guy. You know, okay. Enough of that. We have a decoy. If I manage to use you like right there. Yeah, I can go and snag this item. Hopefully not get shot at. And it's a whole fucking health flask. That is very nice. Very cool, very suave. Just in case, throw him back on. I'm out, I'm leaving. You guys can all stay alive for all I care. But, oh yeah, we gotta go all the way around. I do have a sneaking suspicion there's a couple more around here, which worries me. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Fuck this. I am out. I need you all to come out of retirement for 5 seconds, please. Because I've got friends here who want to murder and kill and destroy. Here. God. I don't even care. Just stay back. God. Oh, this is terrible. And all of this stuff disappeared. Oh shit. I have no magic. This is bad. Help. Yeah. Stay back. God, these guys, they just attack. And they don't relent. This is still a terrible idea. Get back, all of you. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, fuck you all. Did I need anything else down there? Because I very much hope not. 3 of, why would they give us 3 in this area? I died in this place so many times. It's just silly. Yeah, and also, just leave me alone. Because you have a friend over here too. There you go. Yeah, not anymore. Well, luckily these guys also drop like very faint amounts of magic, but a whole fat lot of good that's gonna do us. We got some ice bombs. You know, that could also maybe go a long way. I'm gonna go grab this up. And, oh, more blue fruits. Yeah, the game is definitely trying to tell us something here. Well, I'm gonna go and take this also, which is, oh, okay, health. So coming up here, it's kind of a mini boss section, but as far as things are concerned, maybe I'll go ahead and take, for the first time, some red chili peppers. I'll also take this just in case. I don't know if tincture's necessarily gonna be the best thing for us here. I honestly don't even know why I equipped it. So maybe we'll throw on the anklet for a hot spell. We probably don't need the muffling bell, so we'll throw on the bracer. And of course, let's get our magic back, shall we? God damn it. Well, this is easily among one of my least favorite confrontations in the entire game because it involves the return of our old friend, the Monolith Imposter. But this time, he's got company, and the potential for shit to go absolutely sideways is fucking astronomical. So we are going to need to adjust our strategy accordingly, which is, of course, none. But I found that dousing fires with gasoline is an appropriate method to go about this, so get in there, get some cheap shots in, as they have a synchronized dance routine going on, and hope to God that the center monolith can keep them separated for just a little while so that we can capitalize on this guy kind of not being able to figure out what to do. Oh my God. Did that? Oh shit. We actually killed him. I just wanted to get the one first phase done. But here, yeah, he's just gonna be headbutting the floor and everything. I've destroyed his lover and he doesn't know how to continue with his life. That's okay. We'll just go and freeze you, get some cheap shots in, and off with that. We lost our chili power, which is fine, but all we have to do is play smart, and then we're good here. These guys love to fight on top of each other, and there's a reason why they put a fox statue replica in front of this little area. Why? Hello? I could not attack him for some reason? I'm not good enough at this game, apparently. Holy shit, please. Please. Yes. Oh my God, wait a minute. It's not over. Miasma Spider. It's nice of you to join us. I thought you came from the ceiling. What are you doing here, coming out of the pools of it? I mean, it makes sense. That's where the rest of you came from, but really don't like having them around here. It's sort of funny because the imposters will actually attack these pretty indiscriminately and usually will take care of them for you. I don't know why this one's run, though. Do you want to... There we go. We just have to give him a tantalizing offer of my butt to pinch and or bite. We did it. We did it. Let's just power this and get the hell out of here. Thank God we don't have to worry about this room any longer. Let's switch up our inventory a little bit just in case there are any more baddies awaiting us. And we'll go see what awaits us here on these very delicate bridges. The other chest that we couldn't really do much about, which gives us even more explosions. Yeah, something tells me I should probably be using that just a little bit more. But yeah, nothing but debris and the dead corpses of these damn imposters, which definitely can get in the way if you're in the middle of fighting. Oh my God. Why is there a second one? Oh, that's not helpful at all. All right, well, I probably should have waited for this phase. Oh no. Fellas, this is really not that fair. God. Just clink off my shield a little bit more, why don't you? Oh my God. Okay, well, that's silly. I'm glad that they decided to show up after the fight so that they could be murdered by me and not some imposters. But with that, we can head on down. And interestingly enough, there is a ladder on that side, but I don't think we can get over there. It doesn't really matter though, because what lies ahead is pretty devastating. And it's not really the greatest V-Bays I want to go into the new year with. But welcome to the Hidden Vault. In all of its low-resolution background glory, we've got ourselves one final save point before the boss, but unfortunately, it's dead. But conversely, we've got the monolith on the backside, so that's nice at least. Thank you. Oh yeah. It's happening, my friends. And also, is this the way out? It totally... Okay, so we do come back here pretty easily then. Huh. Okay, I don't know what in the world I thought it was. Maybe just the fact that I used it the one time to leave. Probably said it all. But before we move on, I was thinking really long and hard about how I possibly wanted to go through with this fight. And I think for all intents and purposes, there's a few things that I might want to have equipped. Namely, tincture. And this might come as a bit of a surprise to you all, but the flaming sword. I think it's time we brought that puppy out of retirement, and amongst other things, let's go with the dagger and some blue fruit. For some reason, I guess I turned that back on at some point, so let's go ahead and turn that off. For the accessibility, you can turn off the damage flash, but you can also change a lot of other stuff just to make it easier to get through and unlock all of the achievements. But I have not even remotely played with any of these, and I have no desire to. So I guess it's a little bit easier to get the gun in the beginning of the game if you do it that way, but no, we're doing it the old-fashioned way with an item we're not supposed to have yet. Oh boy. Well, not to get too cocky before I inevitably get my ass kicked, but of the 3 key-wielding bosses, I do feel like this is the most underwhelming because you take into consideration the siege engine, this massive behemoth of a weapon, and the librarian, which was a pretty incredible paranormal type being that can summon spirits. But this is just a guy in a gas mask with a gun and a massive energy sword. So, when he does certain moves, he can bust out of the ice immediately. Uh-oh. I thought you could use the flame sword with the magic dagger. I could have, yeah, he's fine. Huh? He just completely ignored my magic dagger. But anyways, as long as you maintain a good guard and try to keep your stamina up, you should be fine. That second slice is, in my opinion, where he's the most vulnerable. He'll also try to give you a taste of some shotgun rain if you're not too careful, but he's got bombs! And the first time I beat him, it was actually his own undoing because he blew his ass up. And I had nothing to do with it. I feel like I cheated that victory. But I could have beaten him with all of the information I learned fighting him because that's pretty much all of his moves, I think. If he kicks you, he won't really be able to do much aside from just, you know, kick you back. So freeze him up, do some damage, and let the fire do the work. Should also maybe chug down on some fruit, but, you know, we might actually make it. Brother, what are you doing? Oh no, can you blow yourself up? Because it would be magnificent. It would rhyme. No, it's not gonna happen. Unless... Nope. He's finished. You dummy! Well then, I'm afraid I severely misunderestimated the power of this flame sword. But with that, the third and final key is available for us. But only from behind, apparently. It's so bittersweet. Let's get the hell out of here. Later days, loser. I guess we really didn't have to worry about him as much as I thought we did. He sort of just let himself wide open for all of our attacks. Which, speaking of, let's go and make ourselves not one-hit killed anymore and swap some of these out, at least for the muffling bell. And, you know, actually, instead of the bracer, should we just go for tincture? I've been liking the boost on the attack for that, so we might as well. Let's also make sure we grab some magic back, shall we? One last heal here for the road, and we never have to set foot into this hellhole ever again. Let's go and take the teleporter back and probably head back to the old town. There's still a couple of things that we can do, but if you want to advance the plot, it's probably a good idea that we go and do that ASAP. And that one, I believe, is still just this one right here. Yeah, very nice. So stepping out from here, we can go and take these guys out pretty damn fast now. That poor sucker is just doomed to die forever. Oh, and you know what actually just occurred to me? There's a well here, so we should get our next ability slot here because we have 4 gold coins. And hello, do you want to come back? Here, come on in, the water's fine. Yeah, I think this will probably work out pretty nicely for us. Go and throw a couple of gold coins in for good measure, and a little bit of treasure. God, I love this. A 4th ability card slot to our name, and I don't even know what to do with it. Bracer, another flame sword, who freaking knows? But actually, you know what? We are at a slight impasse here because something that I've been meaning to do for an incredibly long time, and something that you've probably been tired of seeing and hearing from me, is the fact that we haven't had a palette change since episode 1. And that is something that I think I might want to consider here, because I feel like we're at the point in the game where we should probably look a little more attire appropriate. And I do have an idea of what I want to have worn here. So starting off with our tunic that we wear on a Tuesday. Yes, blue with the white belt. That's pretty snazzy. I do like it. As for the color of the fur, I already kind of mentioned this before, but this dark red, orange, Charmeleon-ass color is probably my favorite shade of them all. We can also change our noses and feet. I do like them white here, just because, you know, they're nice flourishes and whatnot. And as for the tuft of hair, we could have it be au naturel, but in keeping with the nice little flourish that I was talking about, I like white. White seems pretty nice. Just like getting caught on the corner of walls here. And if we go to this first one to change our scarf, it can also change your glasses, which is kind of cool. And you're more than welcome to try as many wacky different colors as you want. But personally, I think we'll still stick with white. If I could do the glasses and the scarf independently of each other, I would definitely mess around more with that. But I think this is probably as good as we're gonna get for now. So without further ado and looking at the time, oh, are we even going to be able to do this? We might be able to. I really hope so. So I really would prefer not going over 30 minutes. I mean, I feel like this is a project that can only be taken in such long episodic forms, but we have a third key that we need to slot into this incredible temple, hopefully freeing our friend who has been encased in the prism. Wait a minute, yeah. When we come around here a little bit later, there's something I want to try there specifically. But let's go make our way around and unlock this device once and for all. That's it? With absolutely no fanfare, no celebration. What now? The million-dollar question, indeed. Well, I reckon we ought to go check in on our friend and see if they're still imprisoned. That feels like the next logical step, right? Well, now that we've returned to the Shadow Realm, the only thing left to do is check on the state of our imprisoned friend, who at this point, after putting in all 3 of the keys, has released them from their eternal imprisonment. Which is great because this is what we have been working towards this entire game. And well, the only thing left to do now is to step onto the center pad and make our rendezvous with our old friend. There she is. As we approach, there's only one way this can end.